picture, you can see that the cat is holding on to this person's tongue, so you can't say anything. So it's essentially the same meaning, like, why aren't you talking? The next one I picked was snug as a bug in a rug. This means warm and cozy. For example, if you want to use this, you can say, I don't want to move right now. I'm snug as a bug in a rug. And you can see that this idiom has a lot of rhymes in it. So if somebody were to use this idiom, this would give them like a childish or like a playful image. So it's like not someone, for example, who's strict would use this idiom. At least that's what I think when I listen to this. It sounds very playful because there's a lot of rhymes. The next one I chose was piece of cake. It means when something is extremely easy to do. And for example, you can say this competition is going to be a piece of cake. And I believe I've heard before that this idiom originated because it's easy to eat a piece of cake. Like nobody struggles to eat a piece of cake. And that's why this idiom means when something is very easy to do, like just eating a piece of cake. It's not very hard to eat cake. Yes. The next one I chose is go the extra mile. It means to make more effort. For example, you can say, since you already washed the dishes, why don't you go the extra mile and put them away as well? Means literally going the extra mile or putting more effort to do something more. The next one I chose was butterflies in my stomach. This means feeling nervous. For example, you can say, it's already time for my presentation. I'm getting butterflies in my stomach just thinking about it. And you can see like this image. If there were butterflies, a lot of butterflies flying in your stomach, then you'll feel like shaky and rumbly. And that's a similar feeling you get when you're very nervous. And that's why people use this phrase. Although this one, I haven't really heard it that often anymore, but when I was a kid, I heard some adults use this phrase. So it might be a very old thing. The next one I chose was once in a blue moon. This means rarely. And you can say something like, I go to the theater once in a blue moon when there was a movie that I really want to watch. And this basically originated from, I guess it's really easy to understand this one because you don't really see a blue moon that often. Like I've never seen a blue moon personally before, and I heard that this is a very rare event. And this is why something that is a blue moon, you would equate to something that is rarely done or something that rarely happens. And that's why this idiom, once in a blue moon, came to be. The next one I chose was cut corners. This means doing something badly or cheaply. For example, you can say they really cut corners when they built this office. The cubicles are way too small. So you can see that instead of turning around and walking around to get to the other side, this person is trying to go straight through the corner by cutting the corners. And that's why it means something like rushing something and having it turn badly or cheaply. So you would use this in a negative sense. I don't think you use this phrase as a positive thing. The last one I chose was to judge a book by its cover. This means judging someone or something based solely on appearance. For example, I thought this chicken nugget was going to be really bad. I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. This means that initially, I might have thought that this chicken nugget looks bad because it doesn't look appealing. But once I actually ate the chicken nugget, then it tastes really good. So that's why you say you can't judge a book by its cover. Just because something looks like this doesn't mean it's going to be that way. That's what it means. And that was all of the easy idioms that I prepared for today. Was there any questions on any of the idioms?
그러면 앞에 거부터 좀 다시 봐줄 수 있을까?